The first transaction, April 1st, Nimala started new business with a cash of 400,000. So you know well that the accounting process, the first one is source of document. The information is they have already collected the source of document and they given for us the transaction, right? So now we have to do the first record the journal. What is the double entry we have to be enter here? Then each journal record we have to be transfer the ledger from here, from journal records to the ledger. After that we have to create the trial balance. After that we can create the balance sheet and income statement, right? So the first we have to be record the journal. So the information is that the first transaction is that April 1st Nimala started business with a cash of 400,000. So if it is Nimala started business with a cash of 400,000, that is the capital. So if it is capital increase, and also Nimala come with cash, so cash also increase. So if it is cash increase debit and the capital increase credit, the double entry is cash account debit 400,000 and capital account credit 400,000. So I'm going to be record here the first transaction, first for 2019 cash account debit, right? Cash account debit how much? 400,000 and capital account credit 400,000. Capital account credit 400,000. This is the debit side, this is the credit side, so 400,000. This is the double entry, and the narration is being capital 400,000, right? 400,000. Okay, so this is the first transaction journal record. So now we have to be transfer this journal to ledger. So there are two ledger. It means that there are two account. The first one is cash account, then capital account. So I'm going to be create the ledger, first cash ledger. It means the cash account. So I'm going to be type here the cash account, right? For here we need to be put that account name, then this is the debit side, this is the credit side, right? So the cash account debit how much? 400,000. The date, first we have to enter the date, first for 2019, and then this is come from capital, so I'm going to be type capital 400, right? Okay, so capital 400. The cash account debit 400, capital account credit 400. So I'm going to be right here capital account, right? And capital account credit. So date first we have to be enter, first for 2019, and then where this account come? This is come from cash account. So I'm going to be type here cash. This is 400, right? So we have done the first transaction. The second transaction is May 1st she opened an account in the ICICI bank 200,000. So if we open the account in the ICICI bank, we have to be deposit 200,000. So at that time the case decrease and bank account increase. So if it is case decrease, this is the assets decrease credit, and bank increase, that is the asset, it is increase, that is the debit. So ICICI bank account debit 200,000, cash account credit 200,000. That is a double entry. So I'm going to be type here 1st May 2019 bank account. What's the bank? ICICI bank. So I'm going to be type ICICI bank account debit how much? 200,000. Then cash account credit. Cash account credit 200,000. Right. So the narration is being start the bank account with 200,000, right? So this is the narration. So now we have to be transfer this record into ledger. So we have to be create the ICICI bank because we never create the ICICI bank account. Then we have to be enter the cash account also. So now first we have to be create the ICICI bank. So I'm going to create ICICI bank, right? So ICICI bank account debit. So I'm going to be type the date first May 2019. Where is come? This is come from cash. So the second entry via the cash, right? Cash account, it is the second entry. So we have to be put here cash. And how much that one? 200,000. This is the ICICI bank account debit and cash account credit. So we have already created the cash account. So now we have to be enter the record. So cash account credit. This is the credit side. So 1st May 2019. Where is this come? This is come from ICICI bank. So I'm going to be type ICICI bank, right? And the amount is 200,000. So now we have done the second transactions also. The third transaction is June 1st purchased good on credit from Subhan 40,000. Supplier invoice number 2021, right? So if we purchase based on the credit, what's the double entry? The credit purchase account debit and the creditors account credit, right? So the creditors here is Subhan. So credit purchase account debit 40,000 and Subhan account credit 40,000. Now I'm going to be record here 1st June 2019, alright, and the double entry is credit purchase account debit how much? 40,000, right? 40,000. And Subhan is a Sunday creditors. Subhan account, here also I need to be type account. Subhan account credit 40,000. So the narration is, what is the narration? Credit purchase 40,000 from Subhan. Okay, from Subhan, right? So now we have to be transfer this record to ledger. So the credit purchase we never create, so we have to be create as well. Subhan account also we never create, so we have to be create and enter. So the first we have to be enter credit purchase account, right? Credit purchase account debit 40,000, right? So the date is, what is the date? 1st June 2019. Where is this come? This is come from Subhan account. Subhan account. How much? 40,000. Right. So this is the debit side. The second entry via Subhan account. I never create the Subhan account, so I need to create the Subhan account. Subhan account, right? Okay. Subhan account credit. So the date is 1st June 2019. And where is this come? This is come from credit purchase. Purchase, right? Credit purchase, how much? 40,000. Now we have done the 4th transactions also. The 5th transaction, paid to Subhan in full settlement 40,000. If we settle the Subhan, what will happen? The case decrease, so cash account credit, Subhan account debit, right? So I'm going to be enter the journal record. This is happened July 1st. So 1st sub 2019 July, right? And Subhan account debit how much? 40,000. Full settlement 40,000. And if we pay cash will be gone. So what will happen? The cash account credit. Cash account credit 40,000. So the narration is paid for Subhan. Paid for Subhan. The spelling, okay? Here also Subhan. Paid for Subhan 40,000, right? Okay. So now I'm going to be transfer this one. Subhan account we have already created, so we just need to be record. And then cash account also we have this ledger, so we just need to be record. We don't need to create the new one because we have already existing these two accounts. So the Subhan account debit. So where is Subhan account? Here. Okay. Now I'm going to be enter. This is debit side. So the 1st 7 2019. Where is this come? This is come from cash. And how much? The 40,000. Right. And the other entry via the cash. Cash account credit. So what is the date? 1st July 2019. Where is come this? Subhan. And how much this one? 40,000. Alright. So we have done the first 4 transactions, right? The next one is August 1st land purchase 60,000. So the land purchase 60,000 mean cash account, what will happen? Reduce or decrease. So if it is cash decrease, it is a credit. And what is come? Land. So land account debit and cash account credit. So now I am going to be record 1st August 2019 land account debit, land purchase, right? Land account debit, how much? 60,000, I think. Yes, 60,000. 60,000. Cash account credit. Cash account credit 60,000, right? So the narration is land purchase, right? Land purchase 60,000. Right. Now we have to be transfer this account, this record to into the ledger. So how can we can record? Land account we never create, so we have to be create the new ledger, that is the land account. So I'm going to be create the land account here. Land account debit. What is the date? 1st August. So the first 8 2019, and where this come? Cash. And how much this one? 60,000, right? 60,000. Land account debit and cash account credit. We have already created cash account, so just we have to be enter the first 8 2019 land purchase. This is the land, right? So I'm going to be type land 60,000, right? We have done the 5th transactions also. The next one is goods sold to Swati 95,000, reference number 2045. So September 1st, good sold to Swati. So if we sold based on the credit, Sunday debtors increase. This is one of the asset, and sales account increase. So if it is sales increase, what will happen? Credit. If it is Sunday debtors increase, debit. So Swati account debit 95,000, credit sales account credit 95,000. So this is the double entries. Now I'm going to be record this double entry. First 9 2019, Swati account debit 95,000, credit sale account credit 95,000. So the narration is being credit sale to Swati, right? Okay, we have a record that transaction. Now we have to move this transaction to ledger. So we never created Swati account and credit sales account. So now we have to be create these two account. So Swati account debit. So I'm going to be create Swati account debit. Swati account debit. So what is the date? 1st 9 2019. And where is this come? This is come from credit sale. And how much? 95,000. Swati account debit and credit sales account credit sales account, right? So where this, the date is 1st 9 2019, and where is this come? This is come from Swati, and then amount is 95,000, right? Okay, we have done these transactions also successfully. The next one is October 1st, salary paid 3,500. So if it is salary paid, cash account decrease and salary is one of the expenses increase. If it is expenses increase, debit, cash decrease, it's a credit. So salary account debit 3,500, cash account credit 3,500. So now the entry I'm going to be record. The first 2019 salary account debit how much? 3,500. Cash account credit 3,500. The narration is salary paid 3,500. So now we have to transfer this journal record to ledger. Salary account we never create, we have to create. Cash account we have already, so we just need to be record. So now I am going to be create the salary account. So salary account debit, right? So salary, the date is 1st 10 2019, we paid by cash, so cash here, and then amount is how much? 3,500, right? And the cash account credit 3,500. So cash account we have already created, so just I need to be record the first 10 2019 salary 3,500, right? The next one is rent received 5,500. So rent received mean the cash increase, so cash account debit, and rent is one of the income increase, it's a credit. So cash account debit 5,500, rent received account or received rent account credit 5,500. So now I'm going to be enter the journal record. The first 11/2019 cash account debit 5,500, right? 5,500, and rent received account credit 5,500. Oh, the narration is being rent received 5,500, right? Okay, now we have to be move, or now we have to be transfer this journal record to ledger. So cash account we have already existing, and the rent receipt account we need to create. So the cash account debit 5,500. So first I need to be enter the debit. The date is 1st 11/2019. This is come from rent received. Rent received how much? 5,500, and we need to create the rent received account because we didn't create the rent received account. So I'm going to be create rent received account, rent received account. So rent received account credit, right? So the date is 1st 11/2019. It is come from cash, right? So then I'm going to be type cash, and the amount is 5,500, right? So the final transaction is good purchase from Safa 4,500, invoice number, supplier invoice number 254. So good purchase from Safa 4,500 means we purchase the good on credit basis. If it is purchase the good on credit basis, purchase account, credit purchase account, debit 4,500, Sunday creditors, it means Safa account, credit 4,500. So we have to be record the journal. First 2020 credit purchase account debit how much? 4,500, and the Safa account, Safa is Sunday creditors, Safa account credit 4,500 being credit purchase from Safa. How much? 4,500. So this is we need to be transferred to the journal. Credit purchase account we have already created, so we have to be entered. Then SAFA account we never create, we just need to be created. So credit purchase account debit, so I'm going to be enter credit purchase account debit. Where is credit purchase? Yes, credit purchase account debit. First 2020. It is come from SAFA. Alright, and the amount is 4,500. Alright, yes, 4,500. And SAFA account we have to be created. She is the Sunday creditors. So SAFA account, credit. The first 2020, it is come from credit purchase, and the amount is 4,500. Right? Now we have successfully entered all the transaction into the journal. Then we have transferred all those journal into ledgers.